Howdy, y'all. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Excuse the audio. I was doing some digging today, and I found this album of photographs that I've never seen posted anywhere else before. These are from the All Russia Industrial and Art Exhibition, which was held in Nizhny, Novgorod in 1896. According to the narrative, this was the largest exhibition in the entire history of the Russian Empire, running from June 9th, 1896 through October 13th, 1896. That is in the new style of calendar system, but previously this was dated as May 28th through October 1st when using the old style pre-revolution Russian calendar. The starting date of June 9th or May 28th old style coincides with the birth date of Peter the Great, considered by many modern historians to be the great leader, the great unifier of the Russian Empire. However, the All Russia exhibition was conceived, financed, and founded by Russian Emperor Nicholas II in roughly 1 year's time. The information here on this exhibition, at least what has been translated to English sources, is limited at best, but within these scarce resources, we are told the 1896 All Russia Fair showcased what was considered to be the peak of Russian engineering of the 19th century. When we consider the work of Nikola Tesla, experiments into free energy, wireless electricity, and atmospheric energy, we must also begin to question if the 1896 All Russia Expo was as much of a showcase of newly founded technology and old world esoteric teachings as it was about the introduction of Russian society to these apparently fledgling concepts. Overall, roughly 70 buildings considered large-scale construction projects were erected for the 1896 exhibition, and these were accompanied by over 120 unique pavilions, which contain technology created by private companies from all across the land of Russia, once formerly known as Grand Tartaria. For those of us familiar with the other world's fairs, many of which are more well-known than this one in Russia, we are led to believe in those fairs that 99% of the buildings were constructed to be temporary, and yet one thing that I rarely hear mentioned is the sheer magnitude of important things that would have been contained inside these makeshift or temporary buildings. The finest art from across the earth was stored inside these temporary buildings during the fair. The finest collections of artifacts from all of history, including fine gems and diamonds, were all contained inside these temporary World's Fair buildings. Blueprints, cutting-edge technology, the first cameras, the first telegraphs, the first dynamos, the rarest items ever found on our planet were shipped to these World's Fairs to be housed inside temporary buildings that could have apparently been destroyed or fallen apart or been broken into at any given time. Does that really make any sense at all? And when we focus on the 1896 All Russia exhibition, are these all temporary buildings as well? They certainly do not look temporary. For any of my Russian subscribers, do any of these magnificent structures remain today? And can we argue that this All Russia exhibition of 1896 may have been held in response to the World's Fairs occurring throughout the rest of the developing world, as if this was Russia or Tartary being one of the last great nations to fall victim to the systems of the modern age that still control society. Just a little fuel for our discussion, as I wanted to give you a little bit of background before sharing these incredible photographs with you. I make this video with a bit of a heavy heart. I'm not one to ever make requests to you. I recently took a trip down to South Carolina, and after I arrived, I got violently ill. Long story short, I was in the hospital for 2 days. I had some sort of stomach virus. I was unable to keep down any food or drink. They made me get a CAT scan. I was found to have inflammation throughout my stomach. I was also diagnosed with severe anxiety that's triggered by post-traumatic stress, which then manifests through stomach inflammation. And I'm not very proud to say it, but as YouTube is my main line of work, which I am proud of, I do not actually have health insurance. So I was under the impression while I was in South Carolina in the hospital, really unaware of what I was agreeing to. I thought my bill would be around $1,000, but today I received a bill that was over $6,400. I'm currently in the process of reaching out to South Carolina, hoping to find some sort of financial aid to help me with this bill. But since I'm from Pennsylvania and I don't have insurance and I was visiting South Carolina, I'm having quite a bit of difficulty in this. I'm honestly not sure I'm going to be able to pay for all this and still be able to afford my rent and to travel and to try and make these videos for you. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I'm going to try to figure this all out, but one thing I do ask is that if you've ever enjoyed any of my videos, or you ever felt like you learned anything, if you've ever taken anything away that you felt improved your life or your understanding of history, would you please consider supporting my channel? Would you please consider donating to my channel? Because in this moment, it's all going to go directly to my medical bills and helping to keep me on my feet. So there will be a link in my YouTube profile if you'd like to, or if you have the means to help support me through this time. But if not, I just wanted to also keep you updated with everything that's going on, with the reasons why you might not have seen me for a little while making these videos. I have been going through a lot, and it all culminated in this happening in South Carolina. I feel like my luck is reaching an end, but I'm trying to have faith, and I know that God will only test us with what he knows that we can get through. But I am reaching out for support, and I am telling all of you out there who are subscribed to the channel to please keep me in your prayers as I try to get through this difficult time. If you do have even a little way to get this information out there, to share my videos, to share my work, my photographs, all of my findings, all of my theories, even if they are outlandish. I know a lot of you like to share your own theories here, and you like to bounce off ideas. And I enjoy this community that we've created for one another, and I'd like to keep this going. So I'm going to continue to work hard and make these videos as often as I can, and I hope that I'll be able to get through this. So if you'd like to support me at all, there will be a link in my YouTube profile, the same link that's been there. But other than that, please share my work. Please like this video. Please keep me in your prayers, and we will talk again on the next video.